Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is going to be readings by Marvelous Madame TAURU, Marvelous Taurus Tribe, Marvelous Cancer Tribe, Marvelous Libra Tribe, and Marvelous Capricorn Tribe. This is going to be an intro for the upcoming week ahead, some things that I want you guys to know, and we're going to jump right into it. This is what I call, guys, our transition week. Every transition week brings its own flavor, especially when it's a transition week where not only are we going from one zodiac sign to the next, which is why I call it a transition week, because we are transitioning from one sun sign energy into another. In this case, it is Cancer and Leo. However, we got other big ticket items that's going on this week, and I wanted to just go over them in very, very short form with you to let you know what's going on. And this is going to be an intro that is going to be a top of every single video. Because of the transition week and all of the astrology that's going on this week, I have a lot of personal preparation to do as well as working with clients, okay? So I'm going to give you a quickie 3-card reading that's going to just highlight some of the energy that you may be experiencing this week. I did that last week to give you a love reading because the week before last I was on vacation. So you got your videos on time, which is what my goal is, to give you something, as well as a Venus and Leo inspired love reading. So you also got that last week because I knew that this was going to be our transition week. Let's get into some of this astro weather. First and foremost, it is a transition week, which is a week of big astrology in addition to the sun moving out of Cancer and into Leo. Now, we do kick off the week with our new moon in Cancer. Yes, there will be a new moon Pools podcast audio video for you guys that's already completed. You just don't have it yet. It will be dropped for you tomorrow. The next day after that, we do have the North Node and South Node shifting out of Taurus and Scorpio, respectively, into Aries and Libra. That transit is starting on July 18th, and it will take us through January 11th, 2025. Venus will then retro in Leo, as I told you guys in that video, where we talked about Venus in Leo anyway. The retrograde starts on July 22nd, the same day the sun goes into Leo, when it transitions out of Cancer and officially goes into Leo. And then finally, Chiron is going to go retrograde the next day in Aries. Now, right now, as it stands, I have a page on my website that was called, it's called 2023 Important Astrological Transits. This will be where all of the commentary, you know, whatever I'm pulling, if I'm deciding to pull a card or whatever, will go. Right now, I have it down because it is under construction, because I need to add a couple of things to it. So if you're interested in Venus's move into Leo, which happened on June 5th, that is already out for you guys, all right? The new moon in Cancer, of course, will be the New Moon's podcast. But as far as Chiron going retro in Aries, as well as the North Node and South Node, that's going to be changing from Aries into Libra. All of that will be on that page. So if you're ever interested in what I am talking about and want to see, you know, where I'm commentating on, it'll always be on YouTube, but those are always available on that particular link. And this concludes this. So we do have a lot going on, guys. 7/17, 7/18, two big things happening on 7/22, and then we end this week with Chiron going retro in Aries. A lot of fire energy, big fire energy for you guys, and just keep that in mind. And last but not least, every time I experience as a professional reader that Venus comes into our lives every 18 months, that is a busy time for me, for all of my existing clients, because the majority of you are earth signs in my clientele, which is very, very large. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me to ask me if I have availability. I don't want you guys to go on the website and automatically assume that just because you don't see anything that I don't. If you are an existing client, you already have my contact information. My 702-625-3432 number is my working number, and I do receive texts on it. If you are an existing client, I would prefer, though, for you to go on and click the existing client link, which will notify me, and then I will contact you because now it's on my radar. It will send me a notification through the scheduler, through my email, or let me know this person wants to set up something. We discuss what's best. I manually book it. You do not book it at this point. Because I need to place you on my calendar based upon availability, in which right now I don't have any. It really depends on a day-by-day, week-by-week basis. If you are brand new to me, the existing products that are out there for you, if you want to book a reading, is a tarot text reading, as well as a pre-recorded video. Now, my existing clients can feel free to do that too, because a lot of you have. But if you want a phone reading right now, you as a brand new client are going to have to email me at readingsbymarvelousmadame.com. That email is always listed below, and ask me if I have capacity. I did not want to do a link. I would prefer for you just to email me and let me know. I have read a couple of new people like that. Welcome to the family. But right now, I have to make a priority. Not that I won't get to you. It's just that I can't guarantee that I will. As far as emergency readings, because I have had some messages from individuals asking me about emergency readings. My emergency readings are not emergency, meaning that when you get to me, that you're going to automatically be read it. Oh my goodness. Read at that point. If you can wait and it is an emergency, what that means is I'm dropping everything to read you. So I have taken that off of the books, but I will be adding those, guys. Understand that those readings are more because you are asking me basically to put a priority on you. And I understand it. So the way I can do an emergency reading is it will be within 24 hours. It's not going to be within the couple. You will see that link out there. If you want an emergency reading, I'm formulating something where you can get to me and I will reach out to you. Same way as the other link for existing customers. This is open to all. And for the higher premium, I will make you a priority. I hate to do that, but a lot of people have been asking, so supply and demand is what this is. And that concludes it. Thank you so much for listening. Everything that you need, as usual, is below in the description box, guys. I'll see you in your video. Bye, guys. Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame TAURUS. This is going to be your weekly energy reading. That's going to be carrying you through the energy time frame of the 16th through the 23rd for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Libra, everything you need to know is below in the description box for you and your collective, in the pinned comment, and has been addressed in the intro of this video. We're going right in. This is Temperance. Beautiful energy. I think you got the same combination on your breakout channel. Wow. All right, so there's going to definitely be something that comes in this particular week. What is this? The Princess. Okay. First of all, a person, place, or thing, and this really is squaring up to be a love reading. There's been a person that has already come to you and has apologized. Coming in this week with an apology, Libra. Coming to you to say, let's take it slow, Libra. Coming in to say, I know I hurt you, Libra. Coming in to say, although I hurt you, there is an energy that you shouldn't have taken it like that. This is so damn funny because I just had that same phone call. And it's just like, it is so amazing how an individual will tell you how you should take some shit. Excuse me. Oh my God. That's so crazy that this came out. Why am I saying that? Because we have temperance. Temperance is moderation, taking it day by day. let's take things slow. Let's examine things as we take it slow. Let's not jump the gun, you know. Then we have Five of Cups, indicating that there is an energy that, yes, there are 5 cups that spilled, but there are 2 that are behind you that you are not looking at, indicating that there is an energy around you that is specifying that maybe instead of focusing on this, we still got that. This is triggering the hell out of me just reading it for you guys because it's such BS, but it doesn't negate the fact that it's not true. I mean, some parts of anything that pisses me off as a Libra rising, I still like to examine it because that's what we're here to do. Look at both sides, and not just for other people, but for ourselves as well. So is there some truth and validity to this need to look at what's behind you? Look at what's behind you, which are those 2 cups, and not just focus on what would just happen in front of you. Maybe there is. You let me know. Needless to say, we also have a Princess of Cups. So we are looking at the fact that, you know, there is an individual in the Princess of Cups. This is the equivalent to the Page, and there is going to be an apology. There is going to be a outpouring of feelings that is going to be given to you this particular week. Emotional feelings, that is, about how this individual, person, place, or thing, but again, it is looking like a love reading, of how this individual feels like, you know, maybe you shouldn't have taken it that way. The situation, whatever it may be, was not intended for you to take that way. There is a need to over dramatize things because it wasn't that serious, or this individual still is acknowledging that they are wrong and they screwed this up. It may not be in the language that you like, Libra, but the Page comes through with an emotional, apologetic, emotional apology. They come through with that communication that brings, you know, a level of, I'm sorry that it happened the way it happened. In my example, I'm sorry that happened, but you know, I didn't think that you would take it that way, or whatever. The crappy is just so crazy because, you know, this individual that I'm speaking of knew damn well what he was doing. But you have to understand that everybody's emotional maturity is different, and I'm not suggesting in no way, shape, form, or fashion that you deal with it. I'm just telling you that there's going to be an apology coming to you, and there's going to be an emphasis on how you took this energy. A strong emphasis on not looking at what's behind you. In this case, not necessarily the past, like looking at the past and looking at what you built and where you guys are, not what's in front of you, which is the 3 cups of love that spilleth over. This individual is coming back with an apology. That's not a Page of Swords. That's a Page of Cups. So I'm letting you know. In the past, yes, there was deception. There is an individual who does not or did not in the past want you to know that they were holding all of the swords of truth behind their back. And this is what's going to piss you off even more. Because, yes, there is some truth and validity to the fact that this individual did this on purpose. Okay? A wolf in sheep's clothing. There's the wolves. I don't like it, but there it is. Or it could be that you've revisited this situation before, so you reacted this way and you feel like you should. But maybe it still takes for you to revisit this. I think that what is being held back here is feelings. This seems to be, especially with the moon, there seems to be an individual in your energy that only wants you to know how they feel when nobody's looking. Only have feelings for you, and not literally, but I only love you at night. They're like, I only love you when no one's looking, and that may be taking a toll on you. The moon indicates that this individual is fluctuating all over the damn place, Libra. This is a Pisces card. We do have Sagittarius. This person could have Sagittarius, water, air. Oh, this is such a jacked up combination too. When we're trying to mix water, fire, and you don't see no earth, right? So water, fire, and air, all trying to tell somebody how they feel. Really? No. Let's take it slow. This feels like you've already taken it slow. You've already tempered. You've already given all of the moderation that you can give, Libra. And you're feeling like, how many damn times I got to keep going through the same thing over and over again? It's not funny, but damn, I normally don't resonate with my own readings because I'm not thinking about me. But as soon as I seen this damn page and this swords at like every single one of these cards, it's like somebody in your past is going to come to you and apologize about some ish that went down. And you're supposed to not have taken it that way. They want to rekindle this with you. As a Libra rising, some of the things that you could be dealing with Venus and Leo's retrograde, because that retrograded in your 11th house, is friends, people that you had to cut off. As a Libra rising, I had to cut off a significant friendship at the beginning. This transit took effect on the 5th of June. There was one that took place in April, way before this transit came, but that person is phony, unfortunately. And the second one is also a Venus sign. So it looks like we all, I'm rising. One is a Taurus rising and sun, which is, you think, wow, like I love Tauruses, but, and the other one is actually a Libra sun. And we all have a different way of exuding, or, you know, our Venusian energy. And I am the rising. They are the suns. They do play out differently in different houses, but we all have a common thread. So did you experience that, collective? Let me know in the description box. Did you have to cut somebody off, read them the riot act? That's all up for review. That's all up for review. So don't be surprised if these people come back and apologize. You know, you don't really know how you feel about it. You've been going up, down, and all around. In the past, hell yeah, they were deceptive. They didn't let you know, and they didn't let you know, and they didn't show their hand. But do we hold on to that is the question that you're going to have to answer, which is really, really interesting this particular week. Let's peel back these layers. I mean, there's going to be a lot of emphasis as the way you reacted to it, so get ready to get mad. Despite the fact that they were deceptive, there's going to be emphasis on the way you reacted. There's going to be an apology with an individual wanting to take it slow, and then this is where we're going to be. You don't really know where you stand in this. You're just like, okay, so major arcana will trump everything, but how do I feel about this? Do I want to go back into this dynamic again? And I know that this person is not being 100% truthful about things, or maybe they're hiding their hand because they didn't want to disappoint you, or whatever the damn excuse is. Deception is still deception. And I guess what's going to determine the answer for you is going to be heavily rooted in how you feel about this person and how much this person means to you. Unfortunately, if the person is supposed to be a real friend, then, you know, you have your own friendship type things. We all have justifications because a friendship is a friendship. And when that friendship is violated, typically it ends because one person feels like what they put in, they have not gotten back, period. And these individuals are going to want to come in and basically, it all has something to do, I'm telling you now, intuitively, with what they thought and what they didn't want to say and how they didn't want to come back and tell you shit. And that violates you as being a Libra, because we should be able to talk about this. But then when another Venus-ruled sign doesn't want to come back and talk to you, or any of them, some of them don't talk. You know, some of them are known for not speaking and for, you know, but when there is a person that you feel that you are on the same page with, which this is what this feels like, which you feel like they know better, Libra. This is why you're disappointed. And they still disappointed you and did the same thing that you didn't like. You're going to have to deal with that this week. That's what it looks like. Let me know. Did you experience this? You know, is this something that you dealt with? I want to know. Because it was funny when I was doing a reading, my sister client friend, and she was stating that to me. She's like, Marv, this happens right around the time this transit started, and the light bulb went off. And I was like, here I am teaching her the damn dates, and she reminded me of how it resonated with me. So I'm like, you are so right. One of them is on the cusp. One of those friendships was on the cusp of this transit happening on June 5th. The other one happened way before. That particular friendship, or what I thought was a friendship, she do too much, and she has a very competitive spirit. She is all of the things that people don't like us for collectively, and we're not all like that, but she's jealous. It's always a competition. She embodies, where's the Seven Swords? I didn't shuffle the cards. I want to show you. She embodies an individual who will hide their hand and lie to you. But this other one, not so much. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Let me know how it is rocking with you. I want to know if you experienced that in what have you dealt with in the last 2 months of this transit, almost 2.5 months of this transit, from June 5th until now in your friends, in your friendship sector, as a Libra rising only. And a sun to a certain extent, I want to know, okay? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If you didn't resonate with anything else, take this with you, because this is what remains. So take the Temperance and take the Moon. I'll see you next week when we do it again. Bye, guys.